You know, it's a disgrace. You have a loser, like the guy's a stone-cold loser, has been all his life.
She's always been a loser.
They're losers. They're just losers. He suffers from a thing called loser's remorse. She lost. Somewhat of a loser. She's lonely. She's unhappy.
I lost. So I never liked them as much after that, because I don't like losers.
Because that's what they are. They're losers. And we'll have more of them. But they're losers. Just remember that. By evil losers in life. I won't call them monsters, because they would like that term. They would think that's a great name. He suffers from a thing called loser's remorse. She lost. They're losers. They're just losers. You know, it's a disgrace. You have a loser, like the guy's a stone-cold loser, has been all his life. They're losers. They're just losers. Because that's what they are. They're losers. And we'll have more of them. But they're losers. Just remember that. You know, it's a disgrace. You have a loser, like the guy's a stone-cold loser, has been all his life.
She's always been a loser.
He suffers from a thing called loser's remorse. She lost. Somewhat of a loser. She's lonely. She's unhappy. He suffers from a thing called loser's remorse. She lost. Because that's what they are. They're losers. And we'll have more of them. But they're losers. Just remember that.
But how do you stop these people? You can't. There's no...
Alright, well, I really didn't want to have to fucking play this thing, but here we go. Now, this game is easy to get. I think it's freeware. And yeah. It's a pretty intensive start intro. It doesn't even look like a Donald Trump game. One moment, please. Okay, well, here we go. Well, so we're not gonna fuck around. For some reason, the thing is glitched as fucking hell for the thing, so you can't even like type in the fucking name. Wait till you see this shit that I have to fucking type in. It's fucking brutal. I'm just gonna load my old game. My old game is, guess what? It's Baron Trump. The old Baron Trump is coming right down to business. He's getting down to brass tacks. That's what it is. So this game has a pretty decent interface. I mean, all things considered, when you look at it, it's not bad graphics, really. The streets look interesting and nice. Ooh, look, we got Atlantic City. Ooh, looking pretty special there. We went down there, and then this city is full of all these little people. Look at those people walking around. It's quite unexpected for something like fucking Donald Trump's game or whatever. Donald Trump's stupid game. So I mean, you know, you got some tabs to do it. Sometimes when you first start playing this game, it is extremely hard to understand what the fuck is going on. Like, basically, you got all these 5 cities, and you want to kind of have a empire of buildings. So you build on each of the different buildings and whatnot. And you know, you can go to Paris, and you can go to fucking London and shit. You can zoom out, you can zoom in, you can kind of it's annoying you can't use WASD because the fucking you have to drag and drop the bullshit everywhere. It's just a fucking hassle, basically. But yeah, either way, the graphics are not bad at all. You got this banking system, like it's fucking annoying. You're just trying to get out loans all the time. Ooh, we got a couple million in the bank. Baron Trump, gonna spend his daddy's money. And yeah, we're in Paris, so you kind of survey your area, and you can look around, and it's all very intricate. It's surprisingly intricate, but because there's only like 5 maps in the whole game. Look, it's 2002. Fuck's sakes, is that 20 years ago? You got so you got like your things, your various banks that you can kind of take loans from and interact from. You know, obviously there's lots of banks in the world, and it's kind of fucking stupid that you have to go to different banks for shit. They compete with each other. And back to LA, that's where we have some property. It's those green little squares are the property. So you kind of like scroll around and look around. It looks like a fucking ghetto as shit, this place. And you know, you can do some certain things. You can build buildings. You can actually customize some of the stuff, and like how many offices you have in each of the buildings, and you can rent them out and buy them, and you don't have enough money. I have $1 million, what? But it's all in those little meters. Let's go to New York. Trump's renowned for his New Yorkness. Looks like the streets in New York, and it's all very intricate. That's unbelievable how you can actually see that like that. Yeah, so here we are, and we're in the different financial districts and stuff, and looking at the fucking ghetto hotels, trying to figure some stuff out. Yeah, sometimes you gotta kind of try and figure it all out. You gotta kind of look around and try and figure out what the fuck you're supposed to actually do, but it's all in the buildings. It's all in clicking on these buildings that are green. The blue ones are plots of land that you don't own, and the green are plots of land you do own. So you grab them and you do them, and then you're fucking done. Okay, yeah, so basically, you know, we're just gonna look around, survey the city. The graphical art is quite nice, so soak in a little bit of that, you know what I mean? Oh, look, we got a little park, a little Los Angeles park. Might be a couple crackheads in there. Bring down the market value of the nearby condos. And here you are, kind of in the overview map. I mean, this is what you'll spend almost the entire time doing. Is just in these menus and overviews. You can save the game and shit like that. Adjust some settings, although it doesn't give you fucking anything for settings because it's a game from 2002, whenever the fuck it came out with. Oh, here we got Trump.
Welcome to Donald Trump's real estate tycoon. Have you got what it takes to buy, build, and sell better than the best developer on the planet? Now construct new buildings in each of 5 cities. It doesn't matter which type you build or where you build them. The mission is won once you have at least one completed building in each city. There is a time limit of 24 months, so don't
Trump did voice
time.
lines for a video game. Let that sink in. And his video game. And he actually owns a video game. He's got banks and shit. We'll just take out a bunch of fucking loans. Who gives a shit? That's how it works with rich people. They just take out loans. They just get it for fucking free. Here we go. Look around at that. I don't know. It's really hard to figure out what the hell we're doing here. Interest rates high. Dear God, $4 million. We're in the loss of $4 million. Not gonna look good on Barron. He's gonna crash the family fortune. He's gonna crash the Trump name. Oh, he's fucked. Daddy's not gonna like this. 89 in the up and 4 million in the down. Oh, look at that. He's beating Trump. He's beating Trump. He's beating all his high scores. Barron Trump. Made it to the big leagues. You're in the big leagues now, Baron. This is how this shit goes. You don't fuck around, you don't find out, Baron Trump. He's gonna live up to his father's name. That's really good, isn't it? Scoreboard's really good. It's a beautiful thing. Oh my god. Oh, it's funny. I mean, essentially it's hard to figure out what the fuck to do because you're always looking at property to buy. You're always looking at your money that's constantly going up and going down. You have to sell your shit or rent it out and get slowly trickling in your income. It's just like roller coaster tycoon. You want to get that bottom line up. And you want to be, you know, made kind of thing. It's one of those things that you just kind of fucking do. Increase. Your offer has been turned down, you idiot. All the banks, and we'll just get a whole bunch of loans. That's how rich people do it. Continue done it. Build, ooh, nice little chateaus. You don't have enough money, fuck. And see, this is what I'm talking about. You gotta try and figure out how much money you have and how much fucking it's worth, and you use the sliders to make the art of the deal. You really gotta try and fucking figure it out because it's super, super complex. I don't know what that sound is. I think that's like a what? People talk like idiots. You can talk to them all. People on the Trump Street. Let's head on down to New York. New York. There we go. Trump's New York. He doesn't own any property. Baron Trump doesn't have a house. His only his place is in Los Angeles. We can go and camp out with the homeless people. 5 million in the hole. Ah! We're even more in debt than we were before. Well, let's have a look at Paris. Can't afford any shit there. So we essentially have to take and figure out how the fuck to get property. So you go to those. Do you like my nose? Do you like my nose?
I want to see the big Hollywood sign.
Do you like my nose?
I want to see the big Hollywood sign.
Work? Forget it. I'm going shopping.
I wanted to see the big Hollywood sign. Do people actually talk like that? Forget it, I'm going shopping. Forget it, I'm going shopping. Do you like my nose? Everybody's so vain and depressing, just like fucking the world envisioned by Trump. Consumers and real estate agents. There's only two people. So there he has. You can sell all this shit. You can just keep selling fucking random shit. And you never know what the hell you're doing, but as long as you're actually making some money, you're okay. And you just 77 minutes. And here we can select, you know, we'll build a nice place. You don't have enough money. You don't have that enough money for such an extensive thing. You can mess with the duration and quantities to make the deal a little better. As you can tell, it's millions. And you bring it down to a few thousand. It's the art of the deal, bitches. You don't have enough money. Sell some condos, sell some other shit. Ooh. A whip. See, the green spaces belong to you. So you have to go and click on them. I want to go see the big Hollywood sign. Is there an actual like Chinese looking place like that in Los Angeles? I don't even know. Or Japanese? Chinese village? It's probably Chinese. Trump's already getting to me. Can't take it anymore. I want to go see the big Hollywood sign. And you look through these menus and you end up looking and seeing yourself going continually more broke and all these bullshit fucking things. Oh, Baron Trump he's going up in ratings. Don't know what the blue bar means. Don't know what any of those buttons fucking mean. And as far as I know, we can just keep selling off assets. And our money will theoretically just keep going up. Click on that, click on that. The real aim is to build more property, and that's something that you can figure out if you think hard enough. Oh, look at, we got our first property built. Ooh. See, there's actual animation showing it being built, which is incredible. I never would in a million years would have fucking thought such a thing would exist. It actually shows the really good animation still. So now that you've bought some property, now you can just fluff about. Wait, is there a guy on the roof? Or no, those guys, it shows them through the buildings for some reason. I don't know why. It actually builds our building. It's a shitty little motel. Probably a crack house. It's a stupid looking fucking place. Looks like shit. It's just where Baron Trumps would spend his weekends in 2002. There's just a twinkle in his father's semen. Here we have that, here we have that. Just more, sell some more shit. This is the way of the Trump. Sell off a whole bunch of shit and borrow a whole bunch of money, sell a whole bunch of shit. Don't really know what you're doing, but somehow become rich. Now we're up to 400,000 or some thousand. Now we're up to 800,000. So now we're killing it. let's build a space in New York. New York. Paris doesn't seem like a place the Trumps would be welcome. Okay. I don't think they'll want to do that. They have turned down your offer, Trump. You don't have enough money. You don't have enough money. Okay. Welcome to New York. Okay, we'll go back to Los Angeles. And we'll look around a bit. See, half of the problem with this game is trying to figure out what the fuck to do with all your time. But sometimes you have to actually wait. It's almost like it's more of a calculator than anything. It's more of a calculator than a fucking game. It's a fucking calculator that you play with and has beautiful little sprites, I must say. I mean, it wasn't that hard for them to make it because honestly, it's like 5 different scenarios and whatnot. And but it's a commendable effort all around. And this is something that we could probably have never expected out of life, really, that such a thing could exist, and it does exist. It's surprising, but it's true. I'm just gonna sell all kinds of shit. Now we got a property in New York. As you can see, there's a little bar that really don't know if it has any rhyme or reason, but that little colored bar down there indicates that we have properties in both places. And yeah, there we go. Okay. This is why Trump is so successful, is because he sells real estate, gets millions of dollars from his dad. Shots fired. Right at the ego. See it? Kicks him right in the ego balls. Right in the balls. Right in the big hairy balls. We don't want any of this. Sometimes it's hard to figure out even what the fuck to do. You have to just keep adjusting your expenses doing such things.
Welcome to...
We don't want to hear Trump again. Fuck. Welcome. Welcome to my video game. You're now mine. Okay, well, we're gonna exit out. We're gonna quit out of here and go do something else. We're gonna play through the tutorial, which should be quite grand. Should be quite grand. Okay, well, here we go. Epstien. Greed Incorporated. Haha, they'll never catch me. My name is Epstien, not Epstein. They'll never catch my real estate empire.
To Donald Trump's real estate tycoon.
This is the tutorial. Let's have a look at this shit.
In the real estate industry.
Fucking hate this tutorial. It's so short.
Your job is to expand the company around the globe. The following tutorial will help
It's not
get
really
you going.
around the globe. It's like
Business hours are between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. During these
northern
hours, you may conduct business
Atlantic.
as usual around the world. If an office is closed in one city, you may switch to another city in a different time zone to continue business there.
Oh, so you just stay
Your
up all
goal is
night
to earn
trading?
as much money as possible by
What
building,
helps do that
selling,
much?
and renting out your properties in the 5 cities of New York, Atlantic City, Los Angeles,
Yeah,
Paris,
there's a
and
time
London.
zone. Time zones are a thing in this. It's a fucking annoying thing, but you're off. You can't trade during certain hours.
At the bottom of the screen, you will see 5 buttons. one for each city.
5 button.
Your current
You'll
location
find
is
5
represented by
button.
the highlighted buttons. You will also see 2 bars on the buttons that show you the market share of each city. The upper bar shows the value of your real estate. The lower bar shows the value of Donald Trump's real estate.
Donald
The
Trump's
larger the
real
bar,
estate.
the greater your market share is. Please switch to Atlantic City now.
So in a ways, you're actually up against Trump in this somehow.
In order to build a new building,
So
you will first
you're-
need to purchase land. You will
so
see the
you're-
minimized city
it's
maps in the
Epstein
top right
versus
corner
Trump.
of your screen. The small blue squares show the vacant pieces of real estate. Once you have purchased
Epstein
the plot of
versus
land, it
Trump.
will be shown on the map as a small green square. You may click and drag your mouse
Yeah,
on
the
the
green
mini-map to
squares are
change your
important.
location within the current city.
So you can own the
The
land,
plus
you
and
can't
minus
build on it.
buttons will also zoom in or out on your current view.
It's a real thing, this game. Like I said, it's more of a fucking calculator than anything.
Now, look for a vacant property, the blue boxes, and click on one of them. The price is negotiable, but don't waste too much time. Keep in mind that office hours are still only from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Yeah, you can only trade for so long, so that's a
As soon
fucking
as you click on
annoying
a piece of real
bullshit.
estate, at the bottom right, congratulations! You are now the proud owner of a piece of real estate. To build on your
Congratulations.
new real estate,
All it takes
choose
is
the
your
menu that is
dad
in
to
the
give
shape
you a
of a
loan
house.
of $1
Once you have bought a
couple
piece
million,
of real estate,
$10
you will
million.
automatically be brought to this submenu.
Wonder how
Choose a building
Epstein
type
got
and
his
adjust
$10
the
million.
desired quality level. Next, you need to decide how many shops, offices, and condos you would like to have.
Yeah, so you can customize what kind of thing you have. You want to have 3, 3, 3 for this tutorial mission.
The more of these you wish to build, the more expensive it will be and the longer it will take to complete construction.
Yeah.
Remember, time is money in the world of real estate. Now, you may
But
split
overall,
the
the
building as you
graphics
wish,
are
but the building
not
may
bad.
not be greater than 12 floors. As the game progresses, these decisions will become very important. For example, offices are in high demand in shopping areas, while condos are in less demand in the same areas. Now, construct a building with 9 floors, 3 floors of offices, 3 floors of
Yep,
shops, and
we
3 floors
get
of
it.
condos.
We understand this such a thing.
Congratulations, your first building is being constructed.
Congratulations.
The building time is faster during this tutorial than it is during
This
normal
bitch is
gameplay.
just like Trump's
After the building
secretary.
is completed, you will
And a
automatically
skimpy
find
skirt.
yourself in the selling menu. This menu may also be accessed at any time by clicking on one of your buildings. Please click on the third symbol to the right within the selling menu.
Oh no. You can sell
Now,
property
adjust the
too.
price of the condos you would like to sell and click Complete.
Complete
Depending
it
upon
all.
the price, the number of interested parties will be displayed next to buyers.
Yeah, so you can sell and make a profit. If you sell the right shit. Stupid shit. It's
In the long
Epstein,
run,
you'll
you will
never
earn
catch
more money
me.
by renting out your buildings than by selling them.
Yes, this is
Now
true.
rent
You
out
can
one or
rent
more
them out.
shops. Use the function rent out.
If you can
within
figure
the
out how
real estate
to.
menu. The renting out of buildings works similar
Once you
to the
get
selling
it,
of a
you
building.
get it at this
The
game.
only
It's
difference
weird.
is that you will have to adjust the duration of the contract.
Don't understand
Once
how
portions of your building have been rented
mundane
out,
this
you will
becomes
have to
in
take care of business at the
2022.
bank.
Especially when you have to fucking edit the video and all this shit. Renting out buildings. Rent them out. Rent out. Each room comes with a free hooker. And that's what Donald Trump is. Epstein. Welcome to Epstein Greed Incorporated. Oh my god, Epstein. It's not Epstein, it's Epstein. Never catch me.
Because real estate is expensive, and you will sometimes need more cash than you actually have, you may need to take
Oh
out a
my
loan from the
God.
bank. Switch to the Finance menu. In the menu displaying
This
the
game will
current
drive you
loan,
insane.
you may choose one of the 4 available banks. Now adjust the desired
Of course,
loan amount
there's
and the duration,
several
and
banks.
click
Why
Take
wouldn't
Out
there
Loan.
be competition with our
Keep in
money?
mind that the longer the duration of the loan is, the higher the interest rate will be.
Teach me how to do my taxes. Oh wait, we don't do taxes in the Trump game. We never pay taxes in the Trump game. Strictly prohibited.
To save your game, switch to the option. You've now learned the main points of becoming
Congratulations, you're now like Trump. Well, this game is fucking atrocious. And the naming thing is fucked. And the main menu is stupid looking. And theoretically there's more to do. You know, look at the high scores maybe. Of course. Hey, what happened to Baron Trump's score? Baron Trump doesn't count. Nobody cares about Baron. We saw this fuck up of an intro. Clusterfuck. Okay, well, that's the Trump game. I hope you all enjoyed this, but probably didn't. We have to deal with the harsh reality. The Trump game's good.